Yo, what's good everyone and welcome back to another video. So I wanted to do something a little special with this one because it is the month of May, and if you do or do not know, every single year, every single May, the Warriors / Musou community use a special hashtag known as #MusouMay. It's just a way for us to celebrate the good, the bad, the ugly, pretty much anything you want to talk about Warriors related, you can do it within this month as a community. And my addition to #MusouMay is finally getting the Platinum Trophy in Dynasty Warriors 7 Xtreme Legends. Genuinely, it is one of the most soul-crushing, torturous, agonizing Platinum trophies I've ever gone for. It's a beast of a Platinum trophy to have on your profile. So let's add a little trophy counter so we can see my current progress, and let's jump over to my list. As you can see by the trophy counter, this isn't going to be an entire Platinum trophy run, it's just covering the final stretch. So let's pick up where I last left off way back in 2011 before I lost my save, with the first trophy, Lord of the Three Kingdoms. So it reads, all characters awarded top title. So what is a title and how do you get them? You have to fulfill specific conditions on specific difficulties, and this right here is where the game kind of started to lose me a little bit. I could see what they was doing, they was trying to encourage replayability, but it's the manner in how they went about it, I just really didn't like it. So when asking us to perform specific tasks on specific difficulties, what they did was layer difficulty within difficulty. So there's difficulty in general, which is your beginner, hard, chaos, nightmare, and then every stage has this thing called stage rank. Now here's my issue with that layered difficulty and stage rank in general. It ultimately dictates how you play to an extreme level. Instead of asking us just to play on difficulty alone, aka hard or chaos or nightmare, and then asking us to perform the specific condition to unlock that title, they layer in stage rank. This to me is just flat out awful, because you can actually count on one hand. For example's sake, if they say we want you to go on a 10-star rank mission or whatever it is, right? You can count on one hand how many missions have 10 stars, which means when you tally up the roster, they're all going to have missions where you're forced to go on nightmare mode with a very high stage rank, and you're going to be ultimately playing the same levels over and over again. In the pursuit of replayability, they neglected variants of replayability, and because of that, and we're strictly trophy hunting here, you're looking for the most painless and most convenient way to get to that goal. I can tell you my entire flow down to the T because it was the same thing over and over again. When it was asking me to fulfill conditions on, let's say, beginner or normal, I'd load up Guan Yu's Escape. It takes less than 30 seconds to do, and that mission as well is, oh my god, we're going to get to that later. That mission is a saving grace for another behemoth of a trophy. Then when it bumps itself up to hard mode, I'll go on Conflict at Nanjong. Then when it gets to Chaos and Nightmare, all the base game levels are flat out trash for stage rank. Now luckily I had the DLC that I purchased all those years ago, and why this is good is because all the DLC stages are preset to a really high stage rank, and a lot of them are reimagined missions from their older games such as DW3, DW4 and DW5. I specifically found and was just abusing the living hell out of Dynasty Warriors 7's reimagined version of the infamous stage, Dynasty Warriors 3's Battle of Hefei. It was just a god tier mission. It was convenient, quick to do, and it was perfect for trophy hunting. Anyway, that's my little rant where this trophy is concerned, done and dusted. Let's go ahead and pop the first trophy of the video. Alright, we're keeping the pace, we're moving on. Next trophy is...
It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men.
I'm sorry, I could not resist that. So the trophy, It's Raining Men. Why is it so bad and what does it entail? So it reads, heard all male character devotion lines in legend mode. Now there is a female counterpart to this trophy as well, which I did get way back in 2011, but it's nowhere near as bad as this one because there's hardly any females in this game. And what I'm going to do, by the way, is I'm going to lump the trophy Worshipped by All with It's Raining Men, because that trophy reads, heard all characters devotion lines in legend mode. So if you get the female one first and then the male, either way, Worshipped by All is going to unlock hand in hand with either one of those trophies, depending on which one you go for first. So what do we have to do for this trophy? And to put it bluntly, it's kind of out your hands, because get ready for it, it's a trophy hunter's best friend that we all know and love, RNG. Now, I've tried to rationalize this. I tried to pair people that had a deep relationship with each other in the Romance of the Three Kingdoms novel. It doesn't matter. I thought maybe there's a hidden affinity bar. So what you have to do is get every single character to friendly atmosphere. And how do we go about doing this? Well, if we're starting from the starting point of the hub, on the left hand side there'll be this dude that you have to talk to, and when you talk to him you can appoint a military advisor, also known as an adjutant. You have to keep that character as your adjutant until when you get back from a mission and it says friendly atmosphere, then you have to talk to that adjutant and they will give you their voice lines. And you have to do that with every single character. Now this was painful, but it was passively painful because I was working on the next trophy, which again, the behemoth, we're going to get to that one. But this one was just annoying because, as I said, there was no sense to it. It was just keep playing missions, and when you get back to town, maybe the atmosphere will change to friendly. And let me tell you, this varies so wildly across the board. I'll give you a couple of examples that might make you laugh if you're a Romance of the Three Kingdoms fan. So again, I tried to rationalize this. I paired people up together that I knew had deep relationships. So the first one I tried was Diao Chan and Lu Bu. This took 40 plus missions for the atmosphere to turn friendly, and then get ready for it. Then I picked Wang Yi and Ma Chao, poster girl of the front case of the game, by the way. And if you know anything about the storyline in Dynasty Warriors where Wang Yi is concerned, she detests Ma Chao. She literally hates him. Within 5 missions, we had friendly atmosphere. Ma Chao loved being Wang Yi's adjacent. Madness, no sense whatsoever. Having said all of that, let's go ahead and watch the next 2 trophies pop, because as I said, they hand in hand pop with each other. Alright people, this is it. The granddaddy of them all, the behemoth that I've been mentioning throughout this entire video. You have to play 1,000 missions. This trophy is no joke. For context, I got through, passively mind you, I wasn't fully watching it, I was kind of watching and listening at the same time. But point being, I watched / listened to the entirety of Netflix's DMC series, right, Devil May Cry. I watched a good season-ish of Manifest, and I watched some K-drama with my daughter called Death, I think it was called, and I still didn't have the goddamn trophy. I was running Guan Yu's Escape so many times because it is the shortest mission in the game. I never want to see another Guan Yu's Escape mission. It used to be my favorite mission in Dynasty Warriors 3. I never want to see it ever again after this trophy. Alright, let me calm down and give you some context for this one. There's 65 characters in this game. Each character has to get 7 titles, as we've already established with the other trophy. So 65 times 7 is 455. That's 455 missions played. That is nowhere near 1,000. Even if you go for every weapon, which I did, still nowhere near enough. It's just a mindless farm. I am a Dynasty Warriors fan. If you was around the channel in the OG days, you'll know that that was my forte. And the whole time I was going through it, I was like, why have they done this? This is disgusting. This is a horrific trophy. It's a crime to humanity to have someone commit themselves to something like that. Now, obviously, I didn't have to do it. 1, I am a Warriors fan. And 2, I'm a trophy hunter. I go for the 100%, no matter what. Quick little segue from the trophies. Did anyone actually notice I didn't get off my horse the entire time in this video? When I was in a mission, of course. Yeah, that's what this last stretch will do to you. You won't want to get off the horse. Dynasty Warrior games in general traditionally are supposed to be played off the horse with the weapon, mixing up the strings. When you're going for this last stretch of trophies, you ain't getting off that horse, because as I said earlier in the video, you're going to want to conveniently, in the most painless manner, just get through this, because I promise you, those last 500 missions that you need to do, you're going to be running Guan Yu's Escape, trust me, you will, and you're going to feel the same pain I felt and every other person that has got this trophy. Painful, I want to say respectable, but I don't know if I respect myself for going through this platinum. Either way, let's pop it. Let's get it over and done with.
You will not escape me this time.
Come, I dare you to try and get past me.
It seems I was not strong enough to overcome this trial.
I'm here to win. Win and win some more.
And I'm never, ever, ever playing this game again. You know what's nuts? Do you want me to tell you what's absolutely crazy? I have the Japanese version of this game. I could stack this if I wanted to. No chance. It is going to sit there and gather dust for all eternity. Never again am I playing this game. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy Musou May. Take care, everyone, and I'll catch you in the next video.
This calls for a celebration. For tonight, let's put aside rank and duty and just enjoy ourselves for a change.